What is going on, everybody? It is Tuesday night. Hope everybody out there is having a great beginning of your week so far. Gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me. Appreciate you guys. Tagan is always underneath me, and special guest tonight, we have Mr. Michael from Capital City Knife and Tool Sharpening, a fellow Michigander in the house.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me tonight. This is awesome.
Yeah, dude. Thank you again. This is my good buddy Tagan here. Tagan's a fellow knife guy. He's out of the South. And normally Robin is with us too, but he's not here this evening. So hopefully if he checks his DMs, he'll come jump in with us. But we got Marco in the house, Zach Kennard, Ground Fog, Henry G, Wicked Dream Designs, Marco, Mr. Mouse. What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Thank you for stopping by. So, yeah, I wanted to bring Mike on with us. I met Mike at a gun and knife show. Mike is a big knife sharpener, and obviously Capital City Knife and Tool Sharpening. He's the guy that put the absolute laser beam onto my EMP EDC.
That's a pretty nice edge.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the good focus on it. If you can really, dude, it is quite literally mirror polished laser beam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Projectiles are sharp. What's going on, man? No, yeah, so what exactly did you use to put that? Or let me ask first, what did you guys carry today, rather?
I'll let y'all go first. I got a list.
Yeah, okay. I'm weird. I carry multiple knives. The three that I carried today was the Microtech Combat Tagan with the Hellhound blade. And, as always,
that edge.
Mirror polish. I don't like their edges, so I put my own edge on it. It's about an 18-degree bevel. I find it to be better for M390.
Right.
And then I carry a little Travisa. They're called their Hummingbird. It is in 14C 28N. Fantastic steel made by Sandvik. And then one that I just picked up recently is called North Mountain. I believe this one is called the Chop 2.
Ooh.
It is
a thumb stud version.
Say again?
You got the thumb stud and the crossbar lock version. Nice.
Yeah, I got the thumb stud and the crossbar lock version, and this steel is called SDL Magic. It's an interesting steel. I've never used it or sharpened it before, so I'm still kind of playing around with it, figuring out what's best for it, whether to do a diamond edge or a belt edge on it, and I've got it pretty damn sharp with a belt edge on it. So,
right on.
Yeah. So those were the three that I carried today.
No, yeah, you're definitely amongst like-minded individuals around here for sure. I would say I'm probably in the minority saying I only had 2 blades on me today. I carried my Benchmade Auto Immunity, which was gifted from a homie. And this thing has M4 blade steel, my first experience with M4 blade steel. And man, this thing holds an edge like I have not, like it's a dream, dude.
Oh yeah, M4 is nice.
But they say you got to have it coated, especially if you live in high humidity, because it's high probability corrosion or whatever.
Yeah, so, M4 is very, very susceptible to corrosion.
Yeah, so this thing came like a laser beam, and it has been ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And I have probably opened, I would say, upwards of well over 500 cases with this bad boy. So it's been cutting cardboard, tape, all the stuff that you don't want to cut with an expensive knife. I use them, so.
Oh, yeah.
But then that was in my pocket today. And then I also had on me, which is a really fun knife to carry. a more budget-friendly knife, the Tenable Bomber.
Oh,
I
that's cool.
love this beast of a knife, dude. This thing is so chunky and beefy.
That is a
D2
chunky knife right there.
That's a
D2 blade
break.
steel, titanium backspacer and pocket clip. This thing's got some heft to it.
What steel?
D2.
Oh, yeah. Very underrated steel.
Yeah, I
Without a
have a
doubt.
few, and I've never had a problem with it.
No, people shit on D2 all the time, and it's unfairly crapped upon. It is a for the price and what you get. It's a fantastic starter steel to get into.
Oh yeah.
Old D2 and new D2 are completely different animals.
And then
When they first came out with D2, there was some issues with it, but especially if you
there he is, Robin.
Hey.
Robin, we got Mike joining us tonight. Mike,
Forgive my tardiness, Mike. It's nice to meet you.
yeah, no problem.
I was telling Mike, usually I'm usually like 10, 15 minutes late to everything, so you know. I'm early by my standards.
Yeah.
So. You were on Shay time tonight, Robin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Carry on. Forgive the interruption.
No, you're good, and thank you for joining us. By the way, I appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right, I was getting on a little bit of a rant about knife steel. I can literally talk about knives for hours. So
You're in the right place, brother. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
Bearded Wick, what's going on? Chicken fried steak, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well.
What's up, everybody?
How are you, Tagan?
Pretty good. How about you? Minus my
Not too
finger.
bad at all. Oh, what'd you do to your finger this time?
I shot a nail through it.
Oh, goddamn. Ow, just today?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Boy,
goodness.
boy.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry
Did
to
you
hear
lick the nail
that.
again?
Holding up a deck board. Trying to shoot
Oh, good lord.
That
all the way
sucks,
through the man.
bro.
And let me guess, you just wrapped it up in duct tape and kept going?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a trooper, man.
Jake, what up, though? Neil Mack, what up,
What's
though?
up, Jake?
What up, Woo? What up, Neil? Chicken fried, Gonzo, Jake.
But yeah, should we let Robin go first since you're probably gonna have like 17 knives on you?
Oh, shit, Tagan. Tagarino. Well, check this thing out. I actually got a cool little thing in. Let's see if my camera will pick it up. I got my very first Swiss Army knife.
Oh hell yeah! Is it a true Victorinox?
Yeah, and this is a cool one. It's got custom scales on it and a Timascus cross. I don't know how well that's coming across, but it's a fancy one.
no, that looks sweet.
That looks cool. There's some nice texturing on there.
Yeah, it's the golf ball putter milling.
I like that.
That's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
that's awesome.
It's the little tinker model. I'm gonna look for a clip for it, but yeah, that's what I had today.
Dude, that's what's up. I dig that. Gons, what up, though?
Hey, Gonzo.
Depending on where you're at, I can put a terrifyingly sharp edge on that thing for you.
Sweet. I do like a sharp edge.
Dude, I have my father-in-law gave me about 3 dozen Swiss Army knives that he found at the different random places.
Yeah.
And I have an issue with companies that sell knives that are semi-sharp out of the box.
100%.
It is, especially if it's marketed as a survival knife or a military knife.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do anything to it.
Yeah, so I took all of those Swiss Army knives, and I can do the little blade, but all the main blades on them have hair popping, terrifyingly sharp edges on them.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Tagan, you ready?
All right.
Let me make you big. Go ahead, give us the gamut.
All right, we're going to start. We had the fastback today.
Always,
Classic. Came
Yeah.
around.
nope.
And then I can't remember the name of this one, but I can't open it. It's my thumb. But we got the MKM.
Oh, nice. I like that.
And then I put them on the floor so I don't redo one. Then we had the
Baptism,
Mickey
what is
R2.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
We
that's
had,
classic right there.
oh yeah. We got the Seal XR.
Saug.
Nice.
And then fixed blade wise, the SE Azula.
Ooh,
Nice.
oh yeah.
So is that S35VN or 1095?
1095.
Okay.
Still dope.
I think they're making it in MagnaCut now.
Nice.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably. And then the tactile knives that I can't remember the name of.
Nice.
Mini Marlin,
What up,
That's
Baptism?
right.
which has been discontinued, so that one might.
Might
I'm
appreciate
not
in
gonna say it's
value.
gonna be like worth a crazy amount of money, but it might be worth well over $60. You know, $60-$75 which it was when it was new, right? So
Heck yeah.
This thing's really nice. I like it a lot.
that's a good one, dude.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
and
nice.
spicy.
My little collection of the day.
Heck yeah.
Always an interesting
That's why we let Tagan go last, Mike.
one.
Technically, there was one more, but it's in the truck, and I'm too lazy to go grab it. But the Kaiser Original 2.
Oh, nice. I like the original, man. Mine, I have the little aluminum version, and it has a really good ting.
Yeah.
I do like me some acoustics.
I'm a big
Speaking of
fan.
knives with a ting, I just recently picked up the ProTech
Ooh.
Godfather.
Oh, nice.
And
Ooh,
you
let's
want
see
to, and it's the Smoky Mountain Knife Works edition.
Okay.
So you want to talk about a knife with some ting.
Yeah.
That has some ting to it. And of course, I'm not going to say it's a patented edge, but I'm pretty good at putting an edge on a knife. Not patting my own back over here, but I'm pretty good at what I do, and I enjoy it. So
Sometimes you gotta pat your own back.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and also, a wise man said to me one time, "Hey, just remember, if you don't think you're the shit, no one else will either.
Yep, true
You
that.
gotta start somewhere, you know."
I have people complain about my prices. So
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
that. Like,
That's everywhere, though.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure that's almost every small business, and especially just starting out, because that's the thing, right? It's like when you're just starting out or just getting your name out there, building your reputation, like building your name. It's like you're gonna have to like have the price be a little higher, and then eventually you can lower the cost when it's like more established, right? Or whatever. You get more work, and drive it down a little bit,
Perceived value.
right?
yeah, well, the guild that I'm in, one of the guys keeps pushing that I should be charging slightly higher prices than the other sharpeners around me because that's what I'm perceived to be worth. So
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by.
that's the way I'm looking at it. Is that you can spend a lower amount on getting your knife sharpened, but that's what he feels he's worth. It's not, I'm not going to say it's not going to be a decently sharp knife, but I'm going to give you I'm going to maximize the ability of the capability of the edge on every knife that you give me to sharpen. Like,
Yeah, heck yeah.
and that's the thing is I go down rabbit holes with steel, and like I'm really into
Hey, Dallas, thanks for stopping by.
What's up, Dallas?
finding out how like to best maximize the performance of steels with that middle comfort zone of edge bevel and grit maximum. So
What angle do you like to put on most of your folding knives?
most of my knives that I put on folding knives, I usually range between, if it's a really thin, super slicey knife, I try to go 18 degrees for pocket knives.
Nice.
If it's a slightly thicker knife, I do 20 degree bevel, but that EMP EDC threw me off completely.
And let me just show your work, man, because this thing is pretty, dude.
Believe it or not, the apex cutting edge on that thing is 24 degrees.
You said the thing.
Dang.
Yep, he said the thing.
I was shocked. But with the fixed angle sharpening system that I use, I can dial it in by half degrees.
Nice.
So I thought it was about 20 just by eyeballing it, but it wasn't. I do the Sharpie method on the edge.
Yeah.
On the working edge, I use red Sharpie because I can see it better. And I just used some 95 or 99% cut with water to get it off after I'm done sharpening. Alcohol doesn't do anything to the blades. That's why I like it.
Nice.
But I was kind of surprised with it being a complex grind on the blade itself, that the cutting edge was 24 degrees. That kind of threw me off a little bit, but it was fun. Yeah. I enjoyed sharpening that one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, no, because I remember when you first said 24 degrees, I kind of was like, for a minute. But then I was like looking at it, I'm like, well, it kind of is what it needed, So it all worked out.
Yeah, and I was trying to keep it with whatever the edge that was already on there.
Right.
I didn't want to alter that edge, especially with the stones that I used. You can cut in a new edge at a new bevel fairly quickly, and I didn't want to do that with yours because I knew it was a limited run, and they don't make it anymore. So,
like, how long have you been in business, like, overall, like, with just sharpening and everything? And I wanted to ask, and on top of that, out of all the blade steels you sharpen so far, like, what have been your favorite?
So far, total time in business as an actual business, it's been since the middle end of April. But I've always sharpened my own knives since I was a teenager. And when I was in the Army, I sharpened all my Army buddies' knives when we were deployed, and I've always sharpened knives. It's always something that I've been super into. I feel like a sharp knife is one of the key tools that you need in your everyday carry of other things. And I've always done it, and I had an opportunity recently to turn it into a business. So here I am. And as far as knife steels that I've sharpened, I get a lot of D2 steel. A lot of the pocket knives that I see that come across in the gun and knife shows are D2. It's not my favorite, but it's the one that I've probably sharpened the most. I would say the weirdest polish on it, and I'm always chasing a mirror polish, is, believe it or not, 14C28.
Yeah, I've heard very good things about it.
It's ridiculous. Not only does it hold a fantastic polish, but it can get very, very sharp, and it holds that edge for a very long time.
That's awesome.
I have the Boston Cheese Pirate here.
Ooh.
It was the special edition of their porcupine that they did.
Nice.
And that edge there is like, you can see it, and that's 14C. It is just like, I don't know if you can see my arm, but like, let me see if I can get that up there close.
Oops, wrong box.
Like, there's hair on the edge of that, and I haven't sharpened that in like 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
Chad has a question. Mr. Mouse was asking, do you have any experience sharpening Magnamax yet?
I haven't had any Magnamax, but I do have a Hogue Deca with Magna Cut. And if it's anything like Magna Cut, then it's gonna, all the research that I've seen done on it is that it's supposed to be better than Magna Cut. I follow a lot of what Dr. Laren Thomas says, because he's the one who created it.
Oh, yeah.
And he said when he originally created Magna Cut, he was trying to go for corrosion resistance and edge retention. There's three pillars of a knife. There's corrosion resistance, edge retention, and edge resistance or blade resistance. The retention is how sharp it stays. The resistance is how tough it is, and the corrosion resistance is how well it handles, water and salt and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm in Washington State. I like me some Magna Cut. It gets moist over here.
The one that was lower on that scale was the toughness, and Magnamax, he was able to tweak the formula to the point where he upped the toughness on the steel, so it's pretty even now between corrosion resistance, toughness, and edge retention, which
nice.
It's kind of magical what they're doing with steels nowadays, especially with powdered metallurgy.
CPM.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because Crucible shut down, right?
CPM, Sandvik and Aerosteel out of Sweden. They're the ones who created the powdered metallurgy process.
Oh, that's cool. So Sandvik is a powdered steel?
The company is called Sandvik.
Sorry, I meant to say 14C28N. If it's made by...
I think 14C28N is a billet steel.
Billet steel,
I don't
okay.
think that's a powder steel.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
If I'm not mistaken off the top of my head, I believe it is a billet steel, but it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now the thing is with from this point, all the new Magna Cut you'll see coming out in the next couple of years won't have CPM attached to the front of the name.
Yeah, because Crucible's gone now.
Yeah, because Crucible's gone, but Aerosteel out of Sweden is actually making a cleaner formulation of Magna Cut.
The one that does Microtech's M390 Bowler is what I was thinking.
Bowler, yeah.
Yeah, Bowler M390K.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or M390 MK. Yeah.
Yeah.
G, Wyoming. Hello.
Yeah. That's a fun steel to sharpen too. That holds a pretty darn good edge as well.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Microtech's M390 MK. I got quite a few blades in that. What about you, Robin? What about you, Tagan? What are like some of your guys' favorite, like whether it be hard use or just like blade steels in general? We talk about knives all the time. We talk about steels all the time. But what are actually some of your guys' like favorite to carry and use?
Magnamax and Crewwear for me. Crewwear, I have a PM2 that I have yet to sharpen. I've hardly done anything more than just a light stropping on it, and it's a laser beam. And then Magna Cut, just because it's so stainless and holds a decent edge, and it's a good all-arounder in my area.
Yeah.
And I just happen to have a lot of knives that have Magna Cut, so
I want more knives in Magna Cut.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. What about you, Tagan?
I really like S45, K390, and Crewwear. Those are like my three favorite.
I've heard great things about K390, but that it's hard to sharpen. Do you sharpen yours?
I do sharpen it. I can get a crazy edge. Probably not as crazy as you, but I can get a crazy edge.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I've been quite partial to M390 with like most of my Microtechs, whatever. But as I've been trying out different stuff, I really like 14C. Really grew on me. This became one of my favorite budget steels. And then, like you guys were saying,
for
beat that horse, Magna Cut has been friggin' awesome for me. I'm trying to think. There's only one blade I have in Magna Cut that even got a little bit dull, but that's because I bought it secondary.
Yeah.
So, and put a little bit of use in with it. And after I put my use in, it got a little, but I was putting it to work in the office. And as I've shown, like I beat on stuff at work. I'm not afraid to, so.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, for under $100 for a knife, if you can find it in 14C, you're getting a darn good knife. Seriously. Like,
that's my thoughts too.
Yeah, like every knife that I've seen that's in 14C has been under $100. The company Travisa,
Yeah.
like almost every one of their knives that I've seen is 14C, and they're all sub $100. Same thing with Vosteed.
I love some Vosteed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna say all of their knives are 14C because I don't know if all of their knives are 14C, but all the ones that I've seen are in 14C, and they're all under $100 too, and they're just
Actually,
awesome.
Speaking of, my Vosteed Acorn in 14C was one of the top 5 sharpest out of the box knives. Brand new.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, my Vosteed Psyop was really, really sharp out of the box too.
Yeah, they do a really, really good job out of the box for sharpening.
Neil, I'm kind of in the same boat. If it's above 9 CR, I'm okay with the steel. I'm not too much of a steel snob. I won't not buy a knife because it has D2 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that some companies are offering these cool OTFs, like Tack Knives is offering some really sick OTFs in D2, and it's like a totally affordable. Like it goes from being a $200-300 knife down to like a $70 to $120 knife. And that's
exactly.
Have you seen Max Ace?
Yeah, Max Ace has some deals. I have a Neptune, or excuse me, I have the Uranus.
The Max Ace out the front is like sub $150.
Yep.
And
that's a good one.
Screaming good deal for an out the front.
Yeah, hell yeah, especially one that actually fires every time.
Yeah, honestly too, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but one of my local places here, they're a Cobra Tech dealer, and Cobra Tech, their higher end out the fronts are pretty well functioning out the fronts. Most of them are D2, but they're still pretty well made.
Cobra Tech.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a Cobra Tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And dude, also just throwing this out there, they make really awesome gift knives. I gifted a homie a Cobra Tech, got him because he wanted an OTF, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna gift you a friggin' Cobra Tech for your first OTF knife, you know. But I will get you a Cobra Tech to let you play with it and see if you actually like OTF. Then we'll talk high-end OTFs, you know.
So for anybody that wants to get into it, the CJRB, it is their pirate. It's in a Damascus pattern.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one before.
And it's $70.
Nice. Get some Damascus for $70. That's a good deal.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this, right? I've often said the QSB Penguin is one of the all-time best budget knives ever, right? But CJRB made some bangers. So now I would have to say it's between QSB Penguin, CJRB Pyrite, those two for like the best budget blades.
What's our budget?
I would
40,
say like
$40, 60 bucks.
Yeah, 30, 40 bucks.
30, 40 bucks. Yeah, it's hard to beat the Penguin. It kind of is.
I'm a big fan of the Pyrite.
I didn't, man. So I tried the Pyrite, but I got the all steel version, and I did not like it. Maybe if I got one that wasn't all steel, I'd enjoy the knife. But it was too heavy, and the button was mushy. I got the button lock one, and it was just mushy.
Well, mushy for you.
Mm-hmm.
The titanium one is so much nicer than the steel one.
I believe it.
Nice.
Yeah, I believe it.
Probably much nicer weight.
I was gonna say probably like a really good entry level with the titanium knives too.
Oh yeah, I have the steel one, and I have the titanium one. The titanium one is so much nicer. It's smoother, it's lighter, so much better.
Right on.
I'm gonna put in my entry, and it's not either of those. I'm gonna say the Travisa Hummingbird.
Interesting.
It's around $40-50. But again, 14C steel. So
heck yeah.
And I feel like for $40 or $50, 14C, you really can't beat it for the just workhorse of a steel you're getting with it.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
What you sipping on? You got some port or some white wine?
No, when I was down in Tennessee, I picked up some bourbon down there.
Your boy's on vacation for 12 days.
Yo, congrats. You made it.
Where you
12
going?
days counts the weekends, but still.
Where you going?
I'm going away with the family down south.
If you go through Tennessee, make a point to stop at Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Oh, yeah?
It's ridiculous.
Hey, Mouse.
It's 96,000 square feet of knives.
Holy hell. That's huge.
Solid, dude.
Yeah.
That's solid.
It's the size of a Cabela's, but it's 98%, like 90% of the store is filled with knives.
Nice.
That's what's up.
yeah, it's pretty cool down there.
I've heard really good things about that.
It's crazy. And their deals are ridiculous.
There's also this place in Kentucky. It's like the world's biggest pocket knife museum.
Oh, really?
Wait.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. But I don't know how far off the path it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool, though.
Another thing about Smoky Mountain Knife Works shop, I've been there a few times. I've not had one unpleasant run-in with any employee or anything.
No,
super nice.
their employees are fantastic. Like,
Dude, I love that.
so when I was there, I had a couple of the knives that I had just freshly sharpened with me, and I'm always kind of curious talking to people who've been sharpening decades longer than I have been. And I went over and I talked to their in-house knife sharpener. And he's been sharpening knives for, I think he said like 50 years, something like that. And, I said, you mind if I show you these knives and, give me your honest opinion on what you think this edge is like. You won't offend me. Just be honest with me. Tell me what I need to fix. Tell me what I don't need to fix. And he looked at them and he, played with them for a little bit. And he's like, how long have you been sharpening knives? I was like, as an actual business, about 4 months, but I've been doing it for a long time. And he said, these edges are almost as good as I can sharpen a knife.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty good for me. So
High praise.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry, as I sneeze into the microphone. Sorry.
How dare you, sir?
Now, let me ask. So, what about you guys? What are some knives out of the box you got that were like some of the sharpest? Can you recall? And also, Mike, we're all really big fellow collectors as well. What's like? Is there a knife that drew you in?
Like, okay, so the sharpest knife I think out of the box that I've had so far.
Mine was an Aries. Mine was definitely an Aries. Does that count?
I'd count
Since
it.
it's made by a small maker?
I mean,
Or
I'd count
are you
it 'cause
talking production?
I'd count it because it's still like
Hey,
out
cool.
the package, right? Like,
Yeah, because I haven't really bought any new knives.
Well,
I haven't bought any production knives in like well over a year.
I think it was that boss steed, that porcupine.
dude, that's
Yeah.
up there for me too. That's what I was gonna say. That,
Yeah,
the best
like,
luck got
I don't-
was shaman.
I don't know if I have had a sharper knife straight out of the box than that one was. And then I proceeded to just put my own edge on it and and mirror polish it. So
Yeah, because you
Have
can.
much to do, though.
Because you can.
yeah, so the two knives that I was really drawn to that were just like, oh, I need to have you, was my it was my first out the front was my Microtech, my Combat Troodon. This one with the natural scales.
I like
Nice.
gray.
I really enjoy the natural scales because I can beat the hell out of it and I don't have to worry about it chipping or or anything like that. And I'm a big fan of that Hellhound style Tato.
Definitely.
One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, and the other one, just because I'm a little bit of a fan of gray, was the other one was the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive Godfather.
That is a pretty Godfather. I had a Godson. That was a cool little knife.
And that one is 154 cm on that steel.
Nice. What about you, Tagan?
Sharpest out of the box was definitely the Spyderco Stretch 2XL.
Nice. Yeah.
Right on.
My Mannix too was very, very sharp as well. That thing was a laser beam.
Dude. My Shaman was a beam out the box.
I think Spyderco overall has a pretty freaking good QC as far as sharpening goes.
They do damn good on their quality control and their factory edges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was crazy sharp out of the box.
Is that the PM2?
The Stretch 2 XL.
What steel is that?
This one's in K390. It's like if the PM2 was a back lock instead of a compression lock.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have a PM2 and S35VN. I sold it.
Dude, I had a PM2 with bad action that I got rid of.
That's too bad. Sometimes it takes some tweaking.
Yeah, I tried to love it. I tried, but I just couldn't do it.
So I bought this Hogue Deka. Wasn't too bad on price, and it was MagnaCut, and it's my first MagnaCut knife. But the thing that kind of really surprised me about it is that it uses phosphor bronze washers instead of caged bearings.
Yeah,
it shocked me too. I have one somewhere down here.
And that threw me off a little bit. I was like, why are they doing phosphor bronze instead of caged bearings? I can't imagine it's that much more expensive.
No, it's not about price. It's about cleanliness, from my understanding. They're easier to maintain in the field, and there's no gaps, so they don't get nearly as crusty and cruddy as you do when you use open cage bearings.
Yeah,
that was one of the topics I was going to go into, because I'm the type of person who's not who never accepts the industry standard for knife lubes or anything like that. And I've actually, the last couple weeks, I've been experimenting with a couple alternatives for pivot lubricants and out the front lubricants as well.
Nice.
Right on.
Yeah.
So blades for you.
Hey, blades for you.
Yeah. So, it's I'm always experimenting with things, and I'm looking for, because right now a bulk of my money, the bulk of my business is these gun and knife shows. I'm trying to kind of cater to both sides of that coin, and I'm trying to find a lubricant that can be used in both knives and firearms.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's especially for out the fronts, the go-to is Rem Oil.
Sure.
But the
can
version of Rem Oil.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, you can't. For some reason, using the bottle version of Rem Oil, especially in my Microtech, immediately threw it off the track and bogged it down. I don't know if anybody else has had that experience, but up until recently, the only two things that I have found that actually cause out the front to work decent is Rem Oil or Ballistol oil.
Ballistol. I've not heard of that.
Compressed air too, you need a good compressor to spray it out at the mouth immediately after doing the Rem Oil. If you don't do that, let me see that, Robin. What you got? If you don't do that with the air compressor, I feel like the rem oil doesn't sit right in there because it'll be too thick, maybe.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah. So the
Plastic.
problem, and I've been doing a little bit of research with it. The problem with rem oil is that they use Teflon in their formula, and Teflon builds up every time you use it. When it sets and dries, it's adding another layer of Teflon, and then another layer of Teflon, and then and it just builds up over time.
Yeah.
Axial
makes some cool OTFs. I've heard good things about Guardian as well.
Yeah. So there's a company that's about a half hour from me that is called Gunzilla and Superzilla.
Nice.
I have some of that.
Huh?
I have some of that.
Yeah, I first found them back in 2006 when I was deployed in Iraq. I found just a random case lying around, and I was reading all the properties of it, and it's 100% plant-based. And I've had it in my out the front for 2 weeks now, and it's one of the, I don't know if it's in my head or if it's actual thing, but it feels to me like it runs smoother with the Gunzilla in it than with rem oil in it, to be honest with you.
Right on.
And I've been trying it with all of my other pivots, with all my other knives that have caged bearings and busted for bronze washers, and it seems to be the same performance, and it's a rust inhibitor and all of that too. So you can use it to coat your blades if you're using 1095 or high carbon steel blades, and it's other than rem oil and ballistol, which also they're petroleum based and they have nasty stuff in their chemicals. It's the only other thing that I've found that runs well with and out the front.
Heck yeah. Now, Robin, I gotta get the story. Let us see him again. I want to know what it is.
It's nothing. It's a design I had in my head
that you brought to life.
That I've brought to life.
Dude, I
thus
love
far.
it. Very
Unfortunately, I take very limited credit. It's only my idea and my original sketch, and then I did use AI to help me flesh it out. But I did turn it into a 3D. I did turn this into a 3D thing and then printed it out. Originally, it looked like this.
That's pretty cool, though.
Dude, that's sick.
Now you just got to make it for real.
Yeah, exactly.
The gray one looks like the Heretic cell shades.
I want Donnie to make me a knife that's got some crazy vibes like this. So
some HR Geiger vibes, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. That's what it looks like to me.
Exactly. I was going for Event Horizon and Hellraiser and stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Some Clive Barker.
It kind of looks a little bit like the Reich Thor, or the Reich Alien, but it's got more Giger to it, I guess.
It kind of looks like something that Riddick would carry.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah,
totally. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that movie.
You could call it like the Richard B or something.
Oh yeah, okay, Mike. We were talking about this last week. Movies from knives, or excuse me, knives from
movies. Yeah,
I'm in vacation mode. Forgive me. Knives from movies. You got any sick knives that you really like that were from movies?
I mean, I have like a top 3. So, as a kid, everybody has seen Crocodile Dundee.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That gigantic Bowie knife that he has in that sticks out to me. And then the Benicio del Toro, the Tom Brown tracker. That stuck out to me as well. And then probably, honestly, the John Wick Microtax.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
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 So that's actually a funny topic. There's a podcast called Mark of the Maker, and they did a episode of their podcast where they were talking about weapons, edged weapons from movies.
Cool.
And they had a whole little section in there about the Arnold Conan the Barbarian sword.
Ah,
And that thing was 8 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
that's
The
a beast,
finished
man.
product it was a live edge on it too for the movie.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
the hero
gnarly.
sword in that movie was 8 pounds.
That would be so hard to wield.
Dude, it's Arnold though. I mean,
Yeah, fair.
and
Us
you
mere
gotta-
mortals.
that's when he was roided out to the gills. You know, barely spoke any English. Just yeah.
Mr. Universe.
Yep.
Hold on, my mom's called me twice. Let me call her back and make sure everything's okay.
Yep.
For sure.
See ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my dog real quick. Okay. Never mind.
Heck yeah.
Right on.
Oh, vacation, buddy. Are you about as stoked as you get?
Bro, I've been stumped. I'm so excited, man. I haven't gone anywhere in a long time. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Shay, that green-handled one, is that from Michael Walker?
This is from Morris.
Michael Morris.
Yep.
Yeah,
got
I have one.
it.
I have
got it at
one.
that show.
Yeah, I have it in blue.
That's awesome.
I love this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back at Novi in the weekend of the 19th of September.
Right on.
Yeah, that show was just so good for me that I'm gonna be back there for that again.
Dude, yeah, I would imagine those shows are definitely like a good spot to set up at for sure.
What's up, Mills?
What's up, Paul?
I mean, I enjoy doing them. You know, as long as they keep being profitable for me, I'm gonna keep doing as many shows as I can.
Yeah.
You know, providing they work around family events and stuff like that. So, but yeah, as long as they stay profitable, I'll keep doing them.
Beats a 9 to 5, eh?
I mean, that is kind of my 9 to 5.
Fair.
It's my whenever 9 to whenever kind of,
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm basically retired from a normal 9 to 5. So
Nice.
Right on. Tagan just texted me, said that he's got to go help his mom. She's got a flat
Okay.
tire.
Oh, damn. No good. All right. Say thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Much love, Tagan. Tell
Yeah.
moms we said hi.
Yep.
But yeah, so I got this bad boy at a garage sale. I got a couple older folders, Queen's cutlery, for like
Nice.
$1 or $2.
nice.
You gotta love that.
Learn to sharpen. I'm gonna learn
Hell
to
yeah,
sharpen
Bob.
on this Lansky I got from a garage sale.
Nice. I found this cold steel Voyager at
Check
a
it out,
garage.
Mike. This is what I got from the garage sale.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Have you used a Lansky,
I
Mike?
have never used it before or used it yet. So
Well, don't get too good on it because you got to come back to have me sharpen more of your knives.
of course.
Yeah, you can't get too good on that thing. You'll take business away.
Yeah.
I promise. I promise I won't get too good on it.
All right, good. No, I'm just kidding. But I found this cold steel Voyager at a garage sale recently.
Oh,
Heck
nice.
yeah.
Nice little pocket knife, VG1. You know, holds a pretty darn good edge for being a little, lockback dealio.
Yeah.
And then my original out the side that I've had for probably 8 years. And I cut the bejesus out of my finger with this thing when I first got it. It is the original Kershaw Auto.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the steel is CPM 154.
What
And
series is it? Do you know? Is it like the launch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do you know what it
It's
is?
the launch one.
Oh,
The
hell
very
yeah,
first
dude.
launch, yes.
Yeah,
dope.
it's the very first launch.
That's really dope.
That is pretty
So
cool.
before I got into this whole knife sharpening thing and restoring knives and fixing knives, I had taken this apart, and the spring that they use in it is a coil spring.
Sure.
And it's super interesting. It's a coil spring that's wrapped around, and it fits inside this groove on the inside. It's really kind of interesting. I took it out of there, and it released the tension on that spring, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me for the longest time how to put it back together so it worked correctly.
Oh no.
And I was just toying with it the other day, and it has this bar right here on the back side. I removed the scales on it. I took that locking bar out of there, and I put the spring in there and spun it around 360 degrees until it was back in the locked position like this. And I put the button back on there, and then I did a gentle test fire, and it fired back up and worked with no problems. I was
Awesome.
like, literally, that was the only thing that needed to be fixed. And I've had this knife broken for years.
That's funny. Hell yeah. I love when it's an easy fix.
Straight up. You take your gear apart a lot, Robin? Like your knives and stuff? Or-
Medium. When I first started collecting, I did a lot. A lot. Now I'm kind of more lazy and focusing on 3D printing and stuff. So I haven't, I'm more collecting as opposed to modifying.
I like taking knives apart. The thing I really enjoy now about Microtech is the fact that they use all Torx screws for all of their new knives. So
Nice.
I recently took apart my Tagan and looked at the inner workings to see how it works. It's really cool how it works. But you got to be careful because there's a bunch of itty bitty springs in there that you don't want to lose.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Otherwise, you're SOL. But yeah, I had that apart on my little workbench down in my basement the other day with a light on top of it, just taking all the little parts out of it. I took the blade completely out. I took the trigger off of it. The only things I didn't take out of it were the 2 little locking bars on it, because there are these the smallest of springs, and they're under tension in there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you take one of those out and you don't know what you're doing, it'll fly and you'll lose it forever.
100%.
So I didn't take those out, but I took everything else out, and it's really cool how it works. They make a good product. I wish they would not charge so much for their product, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I will be right back, gentlemen.
Yeah, but this is the launch one. I really enjoy this thing. Like,
I have the launch 3, and I like it quite a bit. I have quite a few out the side autos. I went through a really heavy Microtech OTF phase. I got out of it for the most part and got back into more manuals, and the RAM locks I really like quite a bit.
The MTI that you have there is nice.
MSI, yeah.
Or the MSI. Is that the one with the OD green scales?
Yeah, this one's aluminum, but I have the same one but black, and someone sent me skiff bearings for it, so I might put some skiff bearings on it.
Nice. I just did an order with Skiff to get their little credit card bearing gauge device.
Yeah.
So I can use that to figure out the sizes of the washers and bearings.
Totally.
And they have a program too, where if you email them the sizes of bearings and washers that they don't have in their catalog, they'll send you like a $5 credit.
Oh, dang, that's cool.
Yeah.
We got some homies that are affiliated, so you can get 10% off if you use their links.
Sweet.
Yeah, so there's always some good deals out there to be had. But I actually, my Kaiser Sheepdog, I actually won this in a giveaway, and the detemp ball fell off.
Oh.
So I reached out to customer service, and they sent me a new liner.
How are they? How's their customer service?
It was really good. They were really nice about it, and I even was straight up with them. Was like, "Yo, I won this knife in a giveaway, but I really want to carry it and use it. I was excited to get it, but the detemp ball fell out. Can you just send me a new detemp ball? Blah blah." They were like, "Well, we have to send you a whole new liner. So here you go."
Sweet.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty well, and it was my first time really like taking my knives apart, putting them back together, and it worked out good. Oiled the bearing. It was like insane action. It's been crazy ever since.
Heck yeah. Yeah, same. That's kind of fast I went.
I swear.
So, Shay, you use a Lansky for sharpening your knives, correct?
I haven't used it yet.
You haven't used it yet.
Yeah, but I got it.
I forget. Forgive me. I forget what your what your name is with the hat.
This Robin down here.
Robin, what do you use to sharpen your knives?
I don't sharpen much, but I do have a fixed angle. Mostly I strop. I don't use my knives all that much.
What fixed angle do you use?
At the moment, I have a shoot. What do I have? It's a Work Sharp Precision Pro, I think.
Okay.
Just one of those little guys.
The Precision Pro Adjust.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan.
Did you see their recent short that they did on their Instagram about the modifications you can buy for it?
No, interesting.
Yeah, they just came out with a new.
That's interesting.
So the piece that slides in on the bottom under the clamp.
Yep.
They came out with a longer one that makes it more stable, but they also came out with a adjustable clamp that can go out further and is more like a TS Prof or a Hopstone style.
Nice. Yeah. I've been wanting to get one of the. I mean, it's essentially a TS Prof knockoff, the Zarlix they sell on Amazon. I've heard
honestly,
nothing but good.
In my personal opinion, if you're going to buy a TS Prof knockoff, buy the Halfstone. It's just better made.
Does it take TS Prof accessories?
It does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, it honestly though, if you're gonna be spending the money, just get the TS Prof Pioneer. You can Gucci it out later on. Like,
how much is that one?
I think that one.
Like, is it sub 300?
Think so. I'm not 100%.
That's the thing. Like, I don't sharpen well enough to make it worth the investment. You know,
I bought the KO3.
Yeah, that's the $800 one or whatever.
Mine was just under $1,000, and it had stone. And mine was the special edition Coyote, the Odie green one.
Nice.
And it came with the diamond stones, which I like pretty much immediately replaced. It came with the quick clamps in it and the scissor sharpener attachment.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I pretty much immediately, as soon as I could, replaced those diamond stones that they come with it. I bought a set of the Neves knives, hybrid diamond stones that he sells.
Nice.
I don't know if you're familiar with Jared Neve, but he's a good dude.
He's a beast of a sharpener for sure.
I've learned a lot from him. And I can pretty much just text him or message him at any time and bounce a question off his head, and he's pretty quick at getting back to me about it.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I've heard he likes to help the community, so I appreciate that.
He's amazing. But yeah, I bought a set of his hybrid diamond stones, and I'll tell you what, those things. If you're gonna go cheap on the sharpener, don't cheap out on the stones that you get.
Yeah.
That's the thing I recommend is if you're gonna save money on the sharpener,
This is what I've used.
I recommend that for everybody. If you're going to use a small field style sharpener, go with the Work Sharp one. Did you see the all black one that they just came out with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I kind of want to buy that, but I already have the other one.
A reason to buy another, yeah.
I know, right? But I recommend that to everybody. Part of the reason is because you can sharpen broadheads with it, and it's got a broadhead tool on it as well.
Fish hooks too, I think.
In between the two plates. If you take the plates off because they're magnetic, there's a broadhead tool for a 3-blade and a 4-blade on the inside.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I said that same thing. I dropped it when it was in my car one day, and both plates just popped off. And I looked inside, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
Well, it's funny. I knew that the plates came off. I've only ever taken it off on this side. So the other side is the one that holds the broadhead thing. I had no idea. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of thought of everything with that thing, and for the price, it really just can't be beat. It's really good.
Yeah,
I kind of have a running feud with another YouTube sharpener named Brad Buckner.
Yeah,
the Sharpen's Best guy who uses tungsten carbide V pull-through sharpeners, and he's I have the best sharpener on the planet, kind of deal. And if you watch his videos, it will you'll pull the hair out of your head with the shit that he says on his videos. It's like blatant lies. Like,
damn,
it's like blatant lies. Like,
does he have a lot of followers?
Surprisingly, a large amount of followers.
That's too bad.
I don't understand it, but they he's even gone so far as to call out Jared on his sharpening. And I know Jared is not the person you want to get into a grudge match with on knife sharpening.
He is not shy. We've seen what he did with Sergio.
I don't want to argue with anybody. I'm a grown-ass man. That's the waste of time.
Yeah.
I did see what he did with with Sergio, and it was that's the thing I like about Jared is he's genuine and he doesn't pull any punches.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that about people.
If a knife is shit, he's gonna tell you it's shit.
Yeah, and also,
there's a lot of salesmen in the game.
Customer service is everything. A lot of people are salesmen. If you have a biased opinion, at least admit you have a biased opinion.
I'll be the first one to tell you I have a biased opinion about something, or if I
don't mean you specifically. I'm just saying.
I know. But that the authenticity and being genuine in the business. A good example, something that I've had happen just recently is, are you familiar with Giant Mouse Knives?
Yep.
Their new headquarters is in Lansing, Michigan, where I live.
I heard about that.
About 10 minutes from where I live. And I've been to their showroom. Awesome people. The nicest people you could possibly imagine. They literally let me stand in their showroom for an hour just talking about knives and BSing about sharp things.
That's rad.
Yeah, it was great. If you're ever in Lansing, Michigan, and set up an appointment and go see their showroom. It's small, but it's awesome. One of the local barber shops that's right down the street from there did a promo with them taking pictures and it kind of mutually pumping up both businesses.
That's pretty cool.
And one of the barbers in there, I was like, dude, I saw that you just had a recent photo shoot with Giant Mouse. That's pretty awesome. And he was like, oh, it's okay. I only really like to carry German-made knives.
How funny!
And he whips out a Kaiser.
Oh, how funny!
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, you know that Kaiser is Chinese made, right?
There you go.
And he's like, I only like German-made knives. I'm like, okay, name a German-made knife company besides Boker, which only half of their company is actually made in Solingen, and maybe Otter Messer are the two off the top of my head that I can think
Midgard
of.
Messer?
Huh?
Midgard Messer, did you say?
No, Otter Messer.
Otter Messer. I'm not even familiar with them.
Yeah, they make this it's the K990. It's a really old school lockback knife from like World War II era kind of deal that they're still making. It's sweet looking. It's super simple though, but it's a cool looking knife.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't like the fact that they're made in Italy. I'm like, bro, that's super disingenuous to go there, take all of these pictures.
What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well.
Take all of these pictures looking like you're having a good time, and then on the back end when you're not around them to shit on them because their knives aren't U.S. made and they're made in Italy.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that do the poo-poo on anything non-American, and that's not me. To each their own, but fuck, man, it's your money. Spend it how you want.
I'll even tell people that there are some fantastic Chinese knife companies out there, Savivi and Suncut being two of them.
There's a lot of good Chinese companies.
And We Knives. There's some fantastic Chinese knife companies out there.
Rayot, Best Tech,
Best Tech, arguably two of the best OEMs in the game that are making the most affordable and well produced.
Is that a beard comb?
3D printed with the Demco lock.
Oh, you're a nerd.
Dude, I love
That's awesome. I kind of want one now.
Yeah, hey man, shoot me your address. I'll send you one.
I will. Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, same name.
I'll look you up and shoot you my address.
And everybody in the chat, I linked Mike's Mike's Instagram in the description of the video, so you can go take a look at Mike's Instagram, check out some of his work. I don't have a
lot on there yet, but I'm working on building up my catalog of pictures and stuff like that.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
IG takes a while to get going. I don't put any effort into it. I did for a minute.
I got one. It's starting to get a little. I think it's starting to get noticed a little bit more. I got a DM from a college student the other day asking me to restore a family heirloom Chinese slicing cleaver.
Oh, wow.
For him that was pretty patinaed with rust. It wasn't really pitted all that badly. So it wasn't something, it's something that is absolutely usable for the foreseeable future. Yeah. And he was like, can you fix this? And I was like, dude, I can shine this up, make it look awesome for you. And I did, and it looks fantastic. I haven't put it on Instagram yet, but I'm going to. And I put a 15-degree bevel on the edge of it, and it is like terrifyingly spicy. And I give it to him, and he's like, I don't think this thing's ever been this nice before.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it came out looking really, really nice.
Right on, right on. Yeah, but definitely, man, IG is definitely a really good tool to use to gain some new traction in the knife world. I mean, it definitely takes posting quite a bit to get used to it and everything, but hashtags and shit are your friend. Consistent posting gets you out there more.
That's where I fail.
It's definitely hard, dude, for sure. It's hard to stay consistent with it. It's like in and of a job in itself a lot of times, Yeah,
it really is.
But that's how you
and that's where I kind of fall short with it. Is I have a Facebook and an Instagram, but I'm honestly I think I'm trying to focus a little bit more on the Instagram. I feel like that'll reach more people.
There you go. That's one of my favorites right there from Microtech. We were talking Microtech earlier.
Oh, SOCOM? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the SOCOM.
Nice.
Hey, just SOCOM. Nate.
Just Nate. What up, Doe? Thank you for stopping by, brother. Hope you're doing well.
So the other company that really is like super piquing my interest is Heretic.
Which
What about
is
them do you
Sean
like? You like
Marfion's-
their design
you know that-
language, or?
You know that Sean
I
Marfion's
love-
company, right?
It's Tony Marfion Jr.'s company.
Yeah. The son.
Junior and Sean started it together, but I just think I don't know. I don't think I like them because their design ideas are awesome, and the cell shade knives that they do are something that is not something you see normally. And I'm a comic book guy, so
yeah.
So it kind of tickles my tism a little bit with the comic book look of those knives.
We got the Dallas, aka Vanna White of Knights over here. Go ahead.
Nice. And the fact that they are
Wait, hold on, go down a little bit.
nice. They're not locked into a specific steel. Like you'll see MagnaCut and you'll see other things that they use for their steels. But the coolest thing is that like 98% of their stuff is made in-house. Like even down to their caged ceramic ball bearings.
Nice.
Are made in-house. They have a dude who hand presses every one of their caged ceramic bearings, and it's ridiculous. Like the amount of like I looked at one when I was at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and the quality of the knife for the price that you're getting is kind of silly, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you seen Pocket Sex on Instagram?
I haven't. No.
No.
He does cell shading.
Oh, bring it up. Bring it up.
Sure.
If you can or want to. But
yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I think the cell shading is like crazy cool for sure. And Heretic were for sure like some of the first to do it knife.
Oh, where'd he go?
I don't know. We'll give him a second, see if he jumps back in. I don't know. There he is. There you are.
Sorry.
There he is.
Okay, so who is this?
He goes by Pocket Sex, POCKETSX.
Wow, dude, this is some good work.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh my god, those are so cool.
Wow. Oh, there's your knife too, Robin.
Is that custom?
Yeah, Strix. Yeah.
Strix.
So what, you send him a knife and he can cell shade it for you?
Correct.
Oh, dude, the Combat Troodon.
Yeah. Like, it just looks like a freaking comic book. It's crazy. I love it.
It's so good.
Oh, and he does the OttLight flashlights too.
Yeah. He does other stuff too. I've seen him do like a wallet. I've seen him do all kinds of stuff.
Oh my god, that MSI looks so.
This one is the Tempest Knives Microjet, designed by Casey in Knife Bat.
I love that one. That was cool.
Modified.
Yeah.
So you can use the tab, or you can do the.
He's very talented.
See, the problem I would have is that if I got one of those cell shaded, or if I bought one of the Heretic cell shaded knives, I would be very, very hard pressed to use it.
Oh, 100%. Because I don't know if it's Cerakote or what that he uses, but like, yeah, you don't want to
straight out the box, straight into pocket. End of discussion.
Yeah. So pretty.
I would never take that out of my pocket.
Really?
Oh, I know, right?
Wow.
Like,
I had a couple mouse. I had 2 Heretics in my collection. I ended up trading one.
how'd you
one of
like
his
it?
early ones.
Shay, how'd you like it when you had it?
It was an out the side auto, one of the Wraiths,
Mm-hmm.
but it was one of the earlier ones. Although it was you're good. Although it was really good, like ergonomically and everything. I just ended up. It was one of the ones I ended up trading. That's all. It wasn't like I didn't like it or anything. But I will say, the Hellhound is also one of my all-time favorite blade shapes, and that's by Sean, right?
Yeah, I think Sean Marfion created the Hellhound blade shape.
That's why the Hellhound has the S and the M instead of just the M.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Have you seen the Warhound? Have you seen that one?
Yeah, my buddy got a Warhound. It's pretty.
Where it's the Hellhound with basically the Tonto tip cut off of it.
So I got rid of 3 customs that I had. One was a mirror polished Hellhound Ultratech, and 2 were Warhound folders.
Oh man,
those knives I got rid of. I sold each one for $1,400, bro. Since I got rid of each one, they're now each worth over $3,000. I keep myself every day.
Oh yeah,
you gotta love it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that I'm like my kind of like my not my grail knife, but one I'm really searching for right now. And I hope they come back out with it. Is the Ultratech Bounty Hunter and the Hellhound Blade.
Oh yeah, nice.
Because I'm a gigantic Star Wars fan. I have the Mandalorian Mythosaur tattooed on the back of my calf.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they did an Ultra Hellhound. I think it was only in the CT version, which was closer to $1,000.
No, I think they a couple years ago they did the Hellhound and the Ultratech for the bounty hunter.
Perhaps. I know.
I have a question, and I don't know if any of you know. Do they have a license with Disney?
Microtech?
Yeah.
Because they're doing the Star Trek or Star Wars?
I would imagine.
Yeah, because they have the Wookiee, they have the Sand Trooper, the Stormtrooper, the lightsaber ones, and the Bounty Hunter ones.
The X-Wing pilot.
I guarantee Disney would come after them if they didn't.
They're super litigious, and it's even to the point with the Bounty Hunter where it has the Mythosaur on the pocket clip.
Does it?
So
there you go, double what?
I can't imagine that Disney is super litigious with their IPs, with their IPOs.
They're the biggest C&Ds in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have to imagine they have a licensing agreement.
It's some cheap piece of crap. Doesn't even have a name. But it's got pink sprinkles.
Steel Desert Warrior.
The donut sprinkles.
Yep.
The dessert warrior.
Really, Mouse? So how have they not been sued?
I wonder if it's under a certain amount. Like if you only do less than a certain amount, I don't know.
But they're directly making profit off of it, so I would think that Disney would be all over them. Like,
knows, dude. Who knows?
Take your pick.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about that.
You touched on. You said you like to sell shades because you were a big fan of comics. What are some comics that you were a fan of?
I mean, as a kid, I really enjoyed Spider-Man, but as I grow older, Wolverine is my all-time favorite. Just across the board, Wolverine is my favorite.
I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And a couple years ago, I was able to finish out my collection of the Origin series that finally went into his background of him being a kid and stuff like that, and settled the argument of whether his claws were part of his natural mutation or part of the adamantium that was grafted onto his skin. And it settled that argument that it was a part of his natural mutation. So I found that in the back corner of a hole-in-the-wall comic book shop in Ann Arbor, 15 years ago, for $10.
Fried steak.
The first issue of that, in pristine condition.
G1 Transformers. That's what's up, chicken fried. That's dope. Hell yeah, Cliff. Hulk is the man. I'm not a big Marvel guy, but they're dope. But I got super sucked into Berserk.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Hell yeah.
What about you, Robin? You ever get into comics?
Not too hardcore, man. I loved Spawn back in the day. I was into that for a while. Gen 13, that kind of stuff. I liked Dark Horse stuff. I liked Image stuff back in the late 90s. I never really got into Watchmen. I like Watchmen. I've seen the movie. I've read part of the graphic novel, but I haven't actually read the whole thing.
Right on.
But I think it's up my alley. It's just I don't know. I chose different media.
The Watchmen is really graphic too.
Yeah, it is pretty brutal.
Like it's like at the boys level of
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, The Boys was surprising. The very first episode really started off with a splat.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I like DC too. I think so. Here's my separation of DC and Marvel. DC has better writing. Marvel has better animation and drawing, not animation. Better artists.
I don't know a lot, but it does seem like DC tends to go a lot darker.
They
with
do.
a lot of their IPs as opposed to Marvel, which a lot of it is kind of not kiddie per se, but like
They do.
different demographic.
Batman and Flash are my two favorites for DC.
I really like Martian Manhunter. You guys remember Martian Manhunter?
Martian Manhunter is awesome.
Oh yeah, that was my shit when I was young. I really liked him a lot.
I don't know Martian Manhunter.
You remember? You ever see the Justice League cartoon? He's the green guy.
God.
Oh.
He's like a Martian, and he like can shapeshift, and he has like mind powers. But he's afraid of fire, dude. And I always thought that was dope, that he was afraid of fire because it's like so human to be afraid of fire.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What are you missing, Chicken Fried? I got a G1 Superpower Master Optimus Prime.
That's what's up.
So, you guys do Magic the Gathering?
No.
Okay. Do you know about it though?
A bit, yeah.
Not at all.
So my barber was telling me that he pulled one of the gold leaf smogs the
How
other
much
day.
is that worth?
He's on his way out to LA to sell it to a former NFL player who owns a card shop out there for between 22 and 26K.
That's nuts.
That's
Exploring
dope.
with double. That's what's up, dude. I was a big Punisher fan too, dude.
Isn't that wacky?
Yeah, it's insane. Dude, Magic the Gathering and Pokemon are both just secondary stock markets now.
Dude, it's crazy. I was like, get the F out of here, dude. He was like, I know, I couldn't believe it.
Yep, they're investments.
From
People
a card
don't
game too, like investment shit.
Yeah, sucks. I don't like it.
Dude, you guys see the Punisher they did with John Bernthal on Netflix? That dude was meant to play the Punisher.
It's the best version of Punisher.
I haven't seen it, but I heard good things.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, man. I hope he gets a movie playing that Punisher because that'd be dope.
Yeah, I think he will. I think that's down the pipe for Marvel is to do a movie. He's already been in the new Spider-Man movie.
He was in Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie, and he was in the Odyssey too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played Agamemnon's brother.
Nice.
Okay, I didn't see that new Odyssey movie, but I know I knew he was in the new Spider-Man movie.
One of the top five best movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so good.
Damn.
The Odyssey movie?
Yep.
Really?
So good. Edge of my seat for 3 hours.
Better than the OG Brad Pitt one?
That's a different
Troy?
movie. That's a different movie.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
In that he plays Achilles, which is like leading up to the events of the Odyssey, kind of.
Okay. Doesn't Elliot Page play Achilles in the new one?
Oh, really?
No.
Do they?
No. Elliot Page plays Sinon, which is a character who is like somebody else is supposed to go to war, but they send that person instead. So that person goes to war, and then later on somebody knows that and is like, yo, you sent your brother to die. And then it's it's like a super good setup. They use it very well, so you know what I mean?
I haven't seen a movie in a minute where I was on the edge of my seat.
Dude, and for 3 hours too. It was pretty good, I gotta say.
3
But I haven't seen the Spider-Man one.
I don't have 3 hours in my daytime to go to the movie theater.
That was a movie I was really excited to go see just because it's one of the oldest stories ever told. It's an important story, and it's like, even though, you know, the movie isn't going to be just like the book or the poem, but it's like also one of those things that, like, you know, that story started out being told mouth to mouth by fire, right? So like every time it gets told, an aspect changes, right? So it's like all these years later, even the fact that we still have the story, it's Mac. That's like insane. You know what I mean?
It is pretty amazing,
that's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah, it is. It really
and
is.
then there's this guy, this German. I think he was German, if I'm not mistaken. In 1886, he was like, Troy was in Turkey. I know it, and everyone was like, nah, dude, Troy was not a real place. Wasn't a real place. Wasn't a real place. He goes out to Turkey and starts digging and finds like Troy, literally.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, or what they think was the most recent like ancient civilizations of Troy. But yeah, nerd shit. But either way,
the best shit is nerd shit.
So I'll ask any recent any recent knives or blades that either one of you guys really want to add to your collection as of late? Anything that's caught your eye? Robin, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I actually have a couple fun things coming in the mail. I got a couple of grails recently off the secondhand market just this past week, so that'll be fun. Maybe by Saturday I'll have them and can show them off.
Get a sneak or no?
No sneak. Nope. I'll show them off. I got some fun stuff.
I love suspense.
So do I.
Saturday show. Save it for Saturday show?
But yep, Saturday show, baby. But otherwise, there's not much production that I'm too interested in, to be honest. Since I got into the like semi-custom and like, you know, little fixies and stuff, it's taken me out of the production side of things quite a lot.
I want to save up for like burning stables and save up for like I would say save up for a laser ghost, but that's like a one day, dude, because that's
same.
Take quite a bit of money.
I'm on his books. I'm squirreling away a little bit, but
what's the laser ghost?
So he's our boy Donnie Bless.
Bless.
He's a custom knife maker. Goes by Laser Ghost Knives.
Okay.
Dude, you should pull up Fred's knife so we can show him that.
Oh hell yes, good call.
That's like with the inlays and everything. Oh my god, that knife is a dream, dude. A fucking dream. He killed that knife. It's so beautiful. And man, I want one of those. But one day, I'll get one of those or a Ripley.
On the road.
1923, new season out. Binge watched it. I'm going to start a new season tonight. That's what's up. Is that the one that's the precursor to
Yellowstone?
Yeah, thank you. I heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, it's the grandfather of the Kevin Costner's character.
And you know what's funny is how many people really, really love Yellowstone in 1923, and it's like people you would never expect that are just like really into that show. It's funny.
Taylor Sheridan's the shit. I've watched all of them.
All right, so this is our buddy Donnie, aka Laser Ghost Knives.
Those are nice.
And he made this for Fred the Lug, another knife collector in the community. He's been on.
What is he charging for those?
This is like a full-blown, like someone sent him materials and waited, and then he built it to their exact specifications.
You can get a basic Ripley for about $1,000, $1,000.
God.
Yeah, $1,000 and up.
Yeah.
Good night.
This one I would guess would be probably closer to like 2.5.
Yeah, this guy's got to be spendy. It's freaking awesome though. Look at this beast.
Look at those gems, dude.
Oh my God.
Lord.
And he's got little bits of tritium in the cracks and just all kinds of details. You saw the clip, like.
Have you seen? I don't know if you've seen the guy, but he makes knives out of World War II German tank barrels.
Oh, cool. So I know Boker has a few special editions that are made from, like, I think they have the P-51 Mustangs, the Sherman tanks, and then what was the other one? Can't remember, but there's another one that they use parts
the Warthog? Is it a Warthog?
I'm not sure. I can't for the life of me
remember. I forget what the guy's name is, but he makes knives out of the folded patterns, welded steel knives out of the barrels, the tank barrels of World War II German tanks.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I know.
I don't know. So a Grail knife for me, which it'll stay a Grail knife because I just can't wrap my head around spending anywhere near the amount that they want for it for a knife is one of the Baker Forge Coppermine Damascus out the fronts that Microtech makes.
Oh, hell no. $1,200 or whatever it is.
No, like 26.
Oh, wow. Holy moly.
I want a SOCOM Warcom, which has like the Stingray folders and the Damascus blade, and it has like, I want the purple with the black or red inlays. I want that motherfucker to be sick.
Purple would be sweet. That's my favorite color. So,
and then like maybe red inlays.
Have you seen the all purple stitch that they made a couple years ago?
The stitch.
Yeah, the Microtech stitch.
The blue, all blue one, the stitch.
No.
Oh, Stitch. How funny.
Yeah, they made one in Stitch colors with the pink button, and it had a picture of Stitch on the other side.
Hilarious. No, I didn't see that one.
It was the Stitch.
I know they made a hot pink Stitch, which I would absolutely rock a neon hot Barbie pink knife.
Oh yeah.
Like the blade was Cerakote hot pink, the scales were Cerakote hot pink, and all the hardware was Cerakote hot pink.
That's
and I would like in between our screens, there's that like hot pink color. It's that color.
Oh wow.
Of pink.
Miami Vice.
Yep, straight up, Robin.
Yeah.
It's just the most ridiculously pink knife in the world, but I would absolutely rock it if I were ever to find one.
One Moon. I'm gonna have to agree with you too on that one. One Moon. A hawk. I would probably go with the hawk.
I would love a hawk for sure.
The G&G hawk.
Yeah. I want most of his. The
original zero blade play out the front.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what happened with that lawsuit that they were in with Microtech about the zero blade play?
Fairly certain that Hawk won.
Yeah, I'm also fairly certain that Hawk won, and they have to pay them the rights to use.
I think they've now licensing the design or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
But supposedly somebody failed to recognize the use of somebody used somebody else's patent when they filed their patent, and they were supposed to be notified, but instead it went through, and it was not supposed to. So I guess, something like that had happened.
Good night.
What had happened was
right.
But either way, so
okay. So Microtech lost that deal.
Yeah, it sounds like from everything. So
I do believe so. Yeah.
I was about that.
I was curious about that. I didn't know how that deal worked out, but
I just want a SOCOM Ramlock.
Yeah. Put it on your Christmas list.
Right. Maybe if I'm a good boy, Santa will bring me.
Yeah.
I'm still super curious about that licensing with the Star Wars stuff with Microtech.
Someone said they do it as a tribute, so no. But I don't know.
What? Interesting.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how you could get away with that because
I don't know.
A little skateboard company
and it's not like it's subtle. It's blatant.
It's blatant.
The color schemes of the bounty hunter look exactly like Boba Fett's armor. Even the Wookiee Ultratech out the front is like it has the bandolier going across the front, and it's blatant.
It's clearly
the stormtrooper and the sand trooper has the Empire symbol on the pocket clip. It's like they're not being subtle at all with it.
No, not at all. But I was a big fan of all those. When I first got into Microtechs, I was like, I'm gonna get one of every Star Wars version Microtech, and then I realized what a tall order that was, and I was like, never mind, I'm just gonna get rid of these.
Right? Yeah. When you realize how many of the Star Wars ones that they have, you're like, oh, that's gonna be an expensive bill.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the bounty hunter out the front is another one of my grail ones that if they come out with it again, I will probably buy it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do some trading or whatever I have to do, but I want it.
Greg V, what up, Joe? Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, man.
What's happening, Matt? What's happening, Greg?
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking a couple weeks ago, Robin. And I sent you guys all this video in the morning. That Greta Van Fleet song.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I've been bumping that song, dude. The Highway tune.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good vibe, dude. It's a good vibe. And it's funny. I got on the subject because my dad's company was making stuff for them.
Cool.
They made coasters and like little trinkets and like stuff you walk by, and when you like hit your phone up to it, it like sends you the link to their website and shit.
That's kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So I was bumping that song all week. What have you guys been listening to this week?
Later, Greg. Take care, man.
Hey,
what have I been listening to?
Love, buddy.
I've been putting on some 90s hip-hop mixes that I found on YouTube, actually. So that's some good stuff.
Love a good 90s hip-hop mix.
Yeah. Just random DJ skits.
I mean, for me, I wear hearing aids, so I'm hard of hearing, so I don't enjoy music like I used to. But I listen to a lot of like Eminem and just like Dr. Dre, Snoop.
Oh yeah.
I also listen to a lot of Audible books.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Audiobooks are great.
Because, when I'm in my basement and I have my headphones on, sometimes music is distracting. So, podcasts or Audible is the way to go for me most days.
Nice.
You're exploring with Double 83. You are so right, dude. How much does he sound like his dad, bro?
Is it? I haven't heard.
Crazy, dude. You should go watch a live performance after this because crap, dude, he sounds just like his dad.
Dude, that's kind of like ODB. ODB's kid is
bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he sounds like his dad, bro. It's
Old Dirty Bastard's kid is the same. I saw him in concert, and he sounds just like ODB.
Dude, hell yeah.
Which is funny. What time we got?
Old 60s, 70s countries, but 90s rapper R&B when I'm with my wife. There you go, Zach. That's what's up.
Nice. Oops.
Yeah, I think they're on tour right now. The new Sublime with his son.
That's cool.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Check them out. Yeah.
I do believe so. Great summertime band too.
Heck yeah. Yeah, for sure. The self-titled is one of my favorites for the summertime.
Say, what else you got on that table there? I see a Benchmade.
I got a collection of all kinds of stuff. I got that Morris we talked about.
Yeah.
SOCOM. My Bug Out. This one right here, great $40 budget knife. This is the Remet RT Swordfish.
Oh.
This is the button liner lock. Super fidgety.
Is it Remet? Is it Remet who makes the gravity?
Yes.
Someone was telling me that they didn't file a patent for that.
Interesting.
And that because of that, like everybody and their brother is making a clone of that now.
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone was cloning it, but I know it's like a design that's been around for a minute. You ever seen the Paragon Warlock?
Yep, I had one of those.
Goes through the shell. You had one?
I did, yeah. It was a funky knife.
Dude, my buddy had one growing up, and I was always like, no way, dude.
My knife collection is tiny compared to your guys' knife collection.
There's only some, but I don't have too. I always say like I don't have too crazy of a knife collection. I have a medium-sized knife collection.
I'm contemplating heavily of going to Blade Show next year.
Nice. I'm gonna try to make it for sure.
I think I'm gonna try and use it as both a personal thing and also a business deal to see what the new sharpening, because I've been told that they have some good sharpening new stuff on the sharpening side of things that they come out with every year there. Yeah. So I want to use it as kind of like a business trip.
Yeah.
And I want to go to Blade Show Atlanta. So,
Mouse, to touch on that, like not only quality over quantity, I agree with that 100%, but also I want to support the YouTubers that I've been watching for a long time and the guys I really like that have reviewed a bunch of knives and then came out with their own designs that have been crushing it, like Casey, Loop 10 Tex. You know what I mean? So I definitely gotta have a
you got Neves too. He has a couple
of Microjet. I don't have a Neves in my collection yet, but yeah, another guy who has a great knife that was doing quite well. He has a few different
He got the
models.
Misdemeanor and the Arson, and all of his knives are named after criminal offenses.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
And of course, Metal Complex, but I don't have Kunwu in my collection. I don't own
Kunwu. Speaking of Metal Complex, the funniest thing about Metal Complex is when he does his bulk knife reviews of the eBay knives.
Oh yeah. Kind of
Oh
funny.
my God. I have never laughed so hard in my life than when he does those videos.
Makes me want to buy a box off eBay and see what I get.
Hey,
buddy, what's up, brother?
Stupid, ridiculously expensive. Like
dude,
a couple grand.
Garage sale bucket, man. Just go to find some garage sales near you, dude. Take like
nobody has knives, yo.
You can find some garage sales, dude. You got to find where the old people are.
That's
and go
true.
Raid those garage sales. Straight up.
Yeah.
There's somebody who buys up all the knives in our area because I go to a lot of garage sales and I don't find shit ever.
Oh, I don't ever usually find anything good, but the point isn't to find anything good. The point is just to find some silly knives.
Yeah, just to find something. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If I was looking for really good stuff, I probably wouldn't be in luck, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
To be
Pocket Dump, how's your day, brother?
Shay, have you been out to that knife store? I believe it's in Waterford.
Yeah, actually, when you're done with this, go ahead, jump over to my YouTube channel and check out the review I did with Gene and Sarah. And actually,
Knife
Sarah
Hub?
was on our show last week.
Yeah, she was.
Yes, I have.
Fender, that's
You're talking about Knife Hub on Dixie Highway, yes.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into details, but a fairly attractive lady who shows off knives.
Sarah, she was on our show last week.
Okay. Yeah, I just discovered that. I feel like that's worth taking a trip out there to take a look at their knives that they have for sale.
They have an amazing used selection of like I even hesitate to call it used because a lot of their used knives are in really, really good shape. So like they have a really large pre-owned selection and it's really dope. The owner's an awesome guy. The staff's really friendly. And you can't beat having a huge selection of used stuff, dude. Because if you're a collector like us, you use your stuff a lot, dude. It's a great place to go. And not even that, right? They got brand new stuff too, and a bunch of other stuff, you know.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to take it one day soon. I think when the kid is back in school, I might take a day off and take a trip out there for an hour or two.
It's worth the drive for sure, dude.
Yeah, it's Knife Hub, right?
Yep, yeah, Knife Hub. Actually, it's funny. She came on our show last week, Robin, and then the next day, she posted a video. They lost their YouTube channel, and they had to start a new
I saw
one.
That. Yeah. Yeah, she was saying that their YouTube channel got taken down.
I hope they get it back.
They already got it back.
Oh, they did? Okay, awesome.
Yeah, something happened. She said that, but I guess it was, and it's weird because I've seen that for a couple companies. A couple people have just overnight gotten their YouTube channels.
It's weird. It's very weird.
And taken down.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah,
that is terrible. Gentlemen, I got to take my leave. Mike, it's been very nice to meet you.
It's been awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Shay, it's
Robin?
always a pleasure being here, brother. Jack, it's always
always,
good to
brother.
see y'all.
Thank you so very much for hanging out.
If you need anything sharpened that you don't want to do yourself,
Heck yeah.
hit me up on Instagram. It's Capital City Knife Sharpening
Sweet.
on Instagram. Let me know. I'm in the process now of trying to talk to my wife about us accepting packages to our house.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
She's not super
Not
thrilled
thrilled.
about the idea of having random people know our address.
Yeah, I get that.
I hope that's not backwards.
But yeah, message me on Instagram or text my business number there.
Link in the description of this video.
Yeah, and we can figure something out. So
Yeah, sounds good, man. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you both, and I will catch you all soon.
Much
Yeah,
love,
thanks.
Robin.
Adios.
Peace. Oh shit. Oh, okay, yeah. Good to hear Rocky's doing better, Sheila. Yeah, I'm glad Rocky's doing better. Oh yeah. Sharpen the edge of your knives on your car window. Okay, right on. I've heard that's a good trick if you're in a pinch. I have heard that before.
yeah. I mean,
Mike, let me ask you, like, if somebody out here, right, just getting started in collecting or just getting started into, like, sharpening, what's, like, a good starting sharpening kit or starting out sharpener that you would maybe recommend?
So it really kind of depends. So there's a couple different ways you can go. I don't recommend going with a belt-driven sharpener right off the bat. They take a little bit of a steady hand and a little bit of practice to get good. I do all of that freehand now, but if you're not careful, you can burn out a blade super easily and F up the temper on a blade if you're running the speed on your belt-driven system too fast.
Sure.
And it kind of depends too on what kind of edge you're looking for. If you're chasing a mirror polish, and you don't have a great deal, if you're looking at, say, sub $500, if $500 is the absolute max you want to spend on something, I would probably go with either the Worksharp Precision Adjust, the Worksharp Elite, the Precision Adjust, the big box that has the CBNs up to, I think it's like 4,000, 3,000 grit. Or I would spend a little bit more money and do like the TS Prof Pioneer.
I don't know.
For the money, the TS Prof or the Hapstone are gonna be like the two like top tier fixed angle sharpening systems that you can get.
Right on.
And the nice thing about the TS Prof one is that you can upgrade that system easily to incorporate the triangle angle finder.
Okay.
A little bit later on down the road if that's what you're looking for. Or you can go a little bit on the cheaper side and buy like a Klein angle finder and just stick that on top of it to have that be for fine tuning your angles on the Hapstone, the TS Prof.
There you go, double.
The sharpener is important, but I would say the stones are more important.
Okay.
Just because there's a huge.
Those are what's doing the work, or?
Yeah, there's a huge difference in the stones that you use. They have basically one of the processes that they have for cheaper end stones is basically electric process where they electrically bond the diamond grit to the plates, and it wears out over time. If you're gonna,
appreciate that.
If you're gonna get into sharpening, save up the money, get either the CBN blades or the vitrified diamond stones. The CBN stones or the vitrified diamond or the resin bonded diamond stones.
And these are stones for a particular sharpening system?
So they're all the ones that I've found are 1x6 stones. They're 1 inch wide by 6 inches long. Mm-hmm. And those will work with, the nice thing about the Work Sharp now is it comes with a universal stone holder.
Okay.
So you can put the 6 inch long on it. You can put 4 inch long on it, like with the KME system. You can use the TS Prof or the KME stones on there, or
that's really good to know.
The PD stones or the KUDT stone, which, you know, now we're talking about $600 for a set of stones. If you're going with the KDUT stones, you know, so, you know, does it seem ridiculous for the amount of price that you spend on literally a set of 6 stones? Yeah, probably. But with the business that I have, if you want to provide the service of a mirror polish, you need to have the high-end stones. And having the nicer high-end stones, you're going to do less work to get your edge bevel.
So when you mirror, sorry to cut you off. When you mirror polish your finish, right? Or put that mirror finish on there. So what's like your series of progressions of grits do you go through? Do you go like 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000? Do you go like? So
the stones that I have in the kit that I have it starts out at 120.
Okay.
And then it's 220. 5 something, 6, 1,100, 3,000, 5,000, something like that off the top of my head.
Sure.
If I'm doing a fresh, brand new knife, somebody's paying for the premium mirror polish, I'll start at the base just to start fresh. You know, start with the lowest grit. Work my way all the way through to the 5,000. Now, 5,000 will give you a pretty good, damn near perfect mirror polish. If you want to go to like a display piece, you can go to a higher end 10,000 grit stone. They make a 30,000 grit stone, but you can also get into stropping pastes and stropping sprays. There's a company called Stroppy Stuff that does, they do 0.5 micron, 0.1 micron diamond emulsion sprays. I like the 0.5, which equals out to be about 30,000 grit. When you turn it into grit, and they make a 0.1, which equals out to be about between 10 and 12,000. So if I like for your knife that I did, the relative, I stoned it out to 5,000, and then I ran the 0.5 micron stroppy stuff on a leather strop for the system on that to make that mirror polish just pop a little bit more. But there's a caveat. Some knives lose performance if you go that high of a grit, depending on the steel that you're using.
Now, is that because you're like taking so much off, so it's making like the edge more and more like fine, or what's?
Yes and no. So at a microscopic level, the edge of knives, it has basically a sawtooth. It looks like a saw at a microscopic level, and that's actually what does all of the cutting that you want. You want those micro serrations. And with some steels, when you're getting into, 5,000, 30,000, it's stripping away all those micro serrations, and you're not getting the performance that you can. So, for instance, steels like D2, I only sharpen those to about 6,000 grit. And then I just do a light stropping with like a 2 micron or a 1 micron emulsion, and I call it a day. And those hold a fantastic edge. Now something like 14C, I can strop that out all the way out to 5,000 grit stones, and it holds that edge fantastic. Magnacut, same thing. Any of the higher end super steels, I can strop all the way out to 5,000 grit and then finish it off with the 0.5 micron strop, with no problems.
Yeah, those final strops, man, they really do wonders, I feel like.
Yeah, and the as far as maintenance goes, 2 ways I recommend maintenance for knives is, if you're going to go the strop method, get a strop that's dual-sided, where it's the suede side of the leather on one side and the smooth side on the other, and do one side, like the suede side, have that be like your 1 micron. And then on the smooth side of the leather, on the other side, have that be like your 0.5 side. That's what I do with mine. So I can strop it with the 1 micron on one side and then flip it over and do the 0.5. But also, if you're going to use like a honing rod, don't use steel or metal honing rods. They're garbage. What I would do is I would pick up, and they're fairly inexpensive, like a white ceramic, or the ones that I like using are the ruby I can't say the word, the conundrum rods. They're about $40 on Amazon. They're red color. They equal out to be about 3,000 grit for the rod itself. And just for that edge maintenance after you've been using a knife for a while, and I use this for my kitchen knives, after a while, let's say my fingers are the cutting edge, it'll start bending over like this, or it'll be like that. And basically that hone, all it's for is to just realign those serrations so it prolongs the edge.
That makes sense.
After a while, you will have to run it on a stone or a belt or, something like that to redo that edge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it just depends. I recommend that if you want to get into the belt-driven sharpeners, I don't know if there's a better belt-driven sharpener on the market than the Work Sharp.
Right on.
Hands down, the Work Sharp 10 Onion Mark II Elite. Honestly, I use that. That thing is my workhorse. I sharpen more knives on that than I do with my 1x30. It's just because of the convenience. Now again, with that, you're gonna up your performance if you spend a little bit more money and get Cubitron and Trizac belts for it, which are higher end belts that cut faster, they cut cleaner. You're not gonna hog away as much if you know what you're doing.
Sure.
But they're more expensive. They're like between $4 and $4.50 for a single belt. So you're going to be spending a lot more on those belts, but you're going to get about 50 knives out of a single belt before you need to replace it. So, if that's the route you want to go, I recommend the Worksharp. If you want to go with a fixed angle, the Lansky is good to start out with, but I also recommend like the Worksharp. They have a great starter fixed angle kit that, I think it's like 200 or 300 for they call it the PPA, the Professional Precision Adjust. If I'm not mistaken, it's under like $500. But if you're going for like the super high end, the TS Prof is about the best that you can get.
Right on. Yeah. I would definitely be inclined to agree with that statement for sure. I've seen a lot of people really, really love their TS Profs, but also
that thing is crazy. Like I can put a knife in there and clamp it in, and so you figure out what that angle bevel is, and just go with it. I use when I had other knife sharpening systems, I used to hate sharpening Tonto blades, especially American Tonto, where it has that aggressive
versus the rounded.
Yeah, that aggressive like a 45-degree angle on it.
Yeah.
I used to hate sharpening those, but the minute the TS Prof, the KO3 that I got, made it just like it's. You don't really even have to think about it when you use that thing. It's rock solid. There's nothing about it that's poorly made.
Right on. Well, Mike,
even the angle finder on it is USB-C charging on it, which is
right on.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, I really, really appreciate you joining.
I appreciate it too, man.
Thanks for coming on, talking nice, talking sharpening.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll come back again too. Just let me know.
For sure. And everybody, don't forget Mike's IG is linked in the description. Capital City Knife and Tool Sharpening. Go check him out on IG.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody in the chat for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, message me if you got any questions, if you need any sharpening done. I also do kitchen knives and other tools as well. So
For sure. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah,
very, very
absolutely.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And stay tuned. We got some good stuff coming up. I will see you guys all Saturday night if I don't see you sooner. So,
Yeah.
later, everybody.
Have a good night.